Hello everyone, welcome to week 10 of Becoming a Digital Learner. We're going to be talking about your graduation requirements for this week. So, as an Oregon high school student, you're working on your high school diploma. When you are graduating from Summit Learning Charter, you get an official Oregon high school diploma through the Estacada School District. So what are the requirements for graduation? Well, there's certain things you need to accomplish, certain classes you need to finish, and I'm going to lay some of that out for you guys so you have an idea of what's coming up as you go through your 4 or sometimes 3 years of high school. Well, by the way, when we talk about classes, we'll talk about things such as a credit or a half credit. And when I say a credit is a full year of a class. So your freshman year, you may take English Language Arts A and English Language Arts B. Together, those two make one full credit of English Language Arts. If you just take the first semester, English Language Arts A, that would be a half credit. So let's go through some of the requirements then. First one is you have to have 4 credits of English Language Arts. If you take English Language Arts each grade level, we have 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade ELA classes. We also have a lot of electives that satisfy ELA credit as well. You may take creative writing or Gothic literature or mythology and folklore, public speaking. Those are all e-dynamic elective classes that we offer that you can get ELA credit for. We also have some live classes that we're working on, and you can take writing and publishing, pop culture, humanities, and there may be other ones as well too. But we have a lot of different ways that you can earn your English Language Arts credit, but it's the big one because you need 4 of them. So if you get behind, you may have to double up and take 2 English Language Arts credits at the same time. How about math? Math, you need 3 credits, but they all have to be at the Algebra 1 level or higher. And we have a lot of different paths for students learning mathematics. If you're beginning or just really struggle to learn math, then you may take or start with our core beginning algebra class. But we also have paths for advanced students. We have all the way through Algebra 2, pre-calculus, probability and statistics, and as well as a lot of different options in between. So we talked a lot about math credits last week in our Becoming a Digital Learner class, but there you go, we need 3 of those to graduate. For science, it's also 3, and in general, most of our freshmen do physical science, and then most of our sophomores do biology. And then finally, your 3rd class is where you get more choice. So we have a lot of different elective classes. We have veterinary science, health science, marine science, environmental science, forensic science, earth science. We also have chemistry in there, physics, a lot of different science options based on what you learn, what you're interested in. Social studies is also 3 credits. And this one's a little more straightforward. Most of our students in 9th grade do world history, 10th grade do US history, and then 11th grade do a semester of government and a semester of economics. But we also have a lot of electives as well too. Psychology, sociology, history of the Holocaust, African American history, human geography. Those are just some of the elective classes we offer. Not all of them, but just some of them. Health and PE. You do need 1 credit of health and 1 credit of PE, so it's 2 total credits to graduate high school. And we have a lot of different curriculum options for your health. You can take health in all 4 of our curriculum: Odyssey-ware, Edgenuity, Canvas, and Acellus. And then PE we have a lot of flexibility on as well. Obviously, we have PE classes on campus, so if you're able to come to Eagle Creek, meet every Tuesday, Thursday, you can get your PE log stuff done there. But you do have a lot of online curriculum for your PE class as well. The other interesting thing with PE is we're able to work with students if they're doing a sport or some regular activity. They can do independent study PE and get credit for attending either that, being part of a soccer team or doing regular lacrosse classes, things like that. So if you're doing some sort of sport or regular activity, let us know. We'll work with you to get independent study PE credit. We have required electives. So these are elective classes, but they're kind of really focused in 3 areas. You can either do secondary language. So if you're taking Spanish, French, Chinese, or any one of the foreign languages that we offer, those count as required elective credits. Anything specifically to art, so whether it's music, choir, maybe you're doing orchestricata, Whether any art classes, photography, we have a lot of classes that fit that category around art, design, being creative. And career and technical education classes. If you take coding, engineering, architecture, forestry, business, web design, those are some of the classes that we have available throughout our different electives. But you need to have 3 of what we call the required electives that are specifically in that category. If you're not sure about a class and if it meets that, definitely talk with one of our advisors or teachers to get more clarification. And finally, you need 6 elective credits, and these are just anything. You could take more science, you could take more language arts. They're just geared towards your interests, what you want to learn. And elective classes are meant to be fun. So we have over 150 elective classes from across all of our curriculum that you can choose from. Meant to be fun, meant for you to explore something new. As you're working in Naviance, as you find some career fields that you might want to explore, pick some electives that fit that and just say, do I really like this? The other option we have to earn elective credit is work study, independent study, or volunteer credit. So maybe you volunteer at a local organization on a regular basis. You can keep track of those hours and earn elective credit for it. If you have some independent study project you're working on, if you're part of a debate team, or if you're part of a science club that meets on a regular basis, you have kind of your own thing going on, talk about us, and we may be able to give you some independent study credit for it. Or if you have a part-time job that you're working throughout the week, we can give you some credit for doing that work study. Finally, not only credits, hopefully you're adding those up, you need 24 credits to graduate, but you also have to meet essential skills in reading, writing, and math. Most students, when you take your SBAC test, your Oregon State test at the end of each year, which we always do around April, you take one in reading, writing, and math. If you pass your state tests, then you're done. You've met essential skills. If you don't, then you're looking at doing some work samples. Maybe you need to do some math work samples to show that you're proficient in math, or you could take some other assessment as well. But that's the final diploma requirement. Not only do you have to meet 24 credits, you have to meet essential skills. And once those things are done, then you are all done with your diploma. So if you're a freshman, start keeping track now. If there's 24 credits, if you're planning on graduating in 4 years, you need to complete at least 6 credits each year of classes. In our trimester system, where we have fall term, winter term, and spring term at Summit Learning Charter, that means you need to complete 4 semester classes each term. 4 in the fall, 4 in the winter, 4 in the spring, for a total of 12 semester classes, which is 6 credits. If you have any questions, talk with your advisors, talk with your counselor, talk with your teachers. And again, the goal is to graduate. The goal is to get you done. The goal is to get you thinking about what you want to do after high school and getting there. So have a good time with your Become a Digital Learner class this week. I look forward to all the work you're going to do.